Hi there and welcome to this bonus episode of the Gazette's Hockey Inside Out Show. I'm Stu Cowan of the Gazette, joined by my regular partners here, former Canadiens teammates and 1986 Stanley Cup champs, Chris Nilan and Rick Green. Well, guys, Cole Caufield is now known as Mr. Saturday Night. 19 goals on Saturday night games this season. Knuckles, when you were with the Canadiens, was Saturday night at the Forum a little more special than any other nights playing there, or were they sort of all the same?
Yeah, Saturday night's always a big night. Hockey night in Canada, all the hoopla around that, and then certainly the Forum itself. Listen, 19 of those goals on Saturday nights. He's got a whole lot of other goals on other nights, too. So it's great he does that on Saturday night. But, boy, this kid is a treat to watch. He's so smart. He knows how to get open. He shoots from the hip. He doesn't have to curl and drag it. He just shoots from the hip like it's crazy. He's so compact and he's muscular. He's a little guy, but he's got that strength. He got a great base when he skates. For a little guy in the open, he's hard to knock off the puck. And he just, he surprises goalies because he don't have to curl and drag it. He shoots right with an open stick. Like his blade's wide open. All of a sudden the shot is gone. It's by the goalie. So we've seen it so many times this year. Last night, again, that goal, perfect position. He's coming in. He's not tied up with someone. He's on the outer fringes. The shot's coming. Here's the rebound. And boom. I would have shot that one right off the glass and around and out down our end. And he puts it right in the net like nothing. Bing, bingo. He's such a talented kid, great kid. And he's an American.
Yeah. Oh, I remember I covered the draft in Vancouver when the Canadiens took him, and he looked like a little boy. I was like, oh, my God, this kid's
when Bergie almost fell off the chair when they realized the pick before him, they didn't grab him, right?
Yeah.
Was it Billy before him?
I need to check it. He's bulked up considerably since then. And the thing, his stick handling is, I don't think gets enough credit either. I mean, he's so good stick handling, and he seems to fire that puck. But for you, Rick, Saturday night you played at the Forum as a visitor when you started your career with the Capitals, and then later with the Canadiens. Was Saturday night a little bit more special?
Yeah, Greeny was Mr. Saturday night after the game.
Yeah, before and after, I wanted to make sure on the Saturday night game that I'd go get my tip-top Taylor Hockey Night in Canada baby blue sports coat on so that I could blend right in with the guys afterwards. But in all seriousness, let's not forget the number of networks that we had that were covering us back then wasn't many. We had the Hockey Night in Canada crew as the main one. And for us, we took a lot of joy in knowing that there was a lot of people that are going to be watching us Saturday night because it was probably one of the few times that they could actually see us play. So we had to make sure that we were at our very best so that we didn't have to listen to a brother or sister call us the next day and say, why did you make a play like that? That was a bonehead play. But, it was enjoyable. We really enjoyed the fact that we get some exposure, and it was huge. And you wanted to make sure that you really performed well and showed well. And, it was great. It was a great time. And, obviously now the guys with all the networks that are covering them, it's a different game, a lot different exposure with social media, blah, blah, blah. But for us, it was a joy to go into the Forum Saturday night, Hockey Night in Canada with your baby blue tip-top Taylor suit.
Well, not because you mentioned the guys drafted before Caulfield. I looked it up here. So he was 15th overall. The players drafted ahead of him: number 1, New Jersey, Jack Hughes; Rangers, Capo Caco; 3rd, Chicago, Kirby Dach; 4th, Colorado, Bowen Byram; 5th, LA, Alex Turcotte; 6th, Detroit, Moritz Seider; 7, Buffalo, Dylan Cousins; 8, Edmonton, Philip Broberg; 9, Anaheim, Trevor Zegras; 10, Vancouver, Vasily Podkolzin; 11, Arizona, Victor Soderstrom; 12, Minnesota, Matthew Boldy; 13, Florida, Spencer Knight; 14, Philadelphia, the pick right before, Cam York; and then 15, Cole Caufield. And then with the 16th pick, Colorado took Alex Newhook, now obviously with the Canadiens. Knuckles, I thought Cole had a really good quote a little while ago. Somebody asked him about the Mr. Saturday Night, and he said, my life, every day is a Saturday. You know, and I asked him about it afterwards, and he said, you know, he says, well, when I was in school, like you just couldn't wait to get to Saturday, get through school, and now like Saturdays every day. And I thought it was really cool, just sort of a young guy really appreciating the life he's getting to live right now.
Wow. Come on, how can you not? You know, playing here in Montreal, there's no, honestly, in the building last night, I mean, you hear the crowd, the intensity of the crowd, just everything. It's a great place to play hockey, and certainly when you're winning. But these kids went through a lot of pain, a lot of suffering together, growth together, where they're at a point now where they're on that precipice of maybe getting there and being that consistent playoff team year in and year out. They're still in a battle this year, no question about it. I said it last year. They're going to have a tough time making the playoffs this year. And look where they are. I mean, they're right there. There's no question. But they have teams breathing down their neck. And they can't afford, like, this 5-game road trip. Hello? You got to be on your toes. So, you know, listen, this management, they've all done a great job. Ownership, everybody. They've given this group the resources. I think certainly Kent and Jeff Gordon moving forward, this offseason is going to be a huge offseason for them. Depending on what happens here in the playoffs, we'll see. But it's going to be a huge offseason for them because, you know, after this season, there's got to be a move to make this team, you know, have some veteran presence and certainly a bigger team along with the talent they have, so be able to insulate them. So we'll see what happens here. But
well, the thing this season, the Eastern Conference is crazy. You could see a team getting 100 points and not making the playoffs.
Crazy.
Talk about Mr. Saturday Night in Crescent Street there, Rick. I know back in the day, Crescent Street was pretty lively Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But was it more lively on Saturday back in the day?
I'm not sure because I left around 10. So maybe it got going after 10.
Well, we didn't get out of the building till 11. Come on.
I had to be in by 11. I had strict curfews and discipline. But, you know, getting back to Cole, every time I look at him and I watch the way instinct shows how he understands his positioning. He goes to the areas where he's allowed to be given an opportunity to score, and the puck is off his stick in a split second. And he disappears, then he appears. He's moving. He's always getting to areas that allow him a chance to get a shot. And you have to give full marks to the guys that he's playing with also. He pulls the trigger and he finds a way to put it in that small area that they left open for him. But those guys find him, they feed off him, and he's an amazing talent that those type of things are not taught. He's got that God-given talent that he knows how to score goals, knows where to go, when to go, and look what he's doing. Just a great player and just a lot of fun to watch.
He's like a little water bug. He dots in and out. It's like crazy. It's fun to watch. It's fun to see a player like that, honestly, especially for years here. You know, we haven't seen a guy who can score goals like that, and it's awesome to see.
Yeah, Mr. Saturday Night. Anyway, that's it for this bonus episode. It's our last one of the week. We'll be back with our weekly Hockey Inside Out show on Wednesday. In the meantime, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the Hockey Inside Out YouTube channel. And in case you didn't already know, Hockey Inside Out is also available now on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, so you can watch us there also.